In a world where progress never sleeps, one company stands out as the driving force behind infrastructure and energy solutions. Introducing our fuel company and cement producer, where excellence meets efficiency. Jar Oil. The company have 30 filling stations across the country that are all operating, which includes the recently completed Yarambamba and Old Yundum filling stations. And our rates are relatively cheaper than anyone else across the country. Along the years, Jar Oil introduces importation and distribution of cement in their line of business to diversify and strengthen their operations. Are you a cement retailer? At the moment, Jar Oil is the biggest producer and distributor of cement in the country with the most competitive prices in the market. With a focus on sustainability and innovation, we are paving the way for a greener, stronger future. Trust in us to fuel your projects and lay the groundwork for success. We currently produce over 25,200,000 bags per year. As the largest cement producer in the country, Jar Oil also targets to export cement to the neighboring countries like Guinea-Bissau, Guinea-Conakry, and others. Join us on our journey to shape a world where every drop of fuel and every bag of cement makes a difference. Together, we can build a brighter tomorrow.
There are people who are still listening to the program, suspending work, including Honorable Madi Sise, the member for Serekunda West, which is where I first lived when I moved into the Combos from Banjul. I did all my schooling, in fact, in that part of Serekunda before moving to what was at one time Serekunda Central and now generally just called Serekunda, where Honorable Musa Cham is the National Assembly member. So Honorable Madi Sise says, Peter, paper voting is catered for in the bill. So this thing about, not finding enough tokens for Gambians in the diaspora to be able to vote apparently doesn't hold water. It's catered for in the bill, and it's just a question of political will. I'm looking for a particular text message to read. This is the problem now. Sometimes when I'm on air and I need to make reference to a message. Now I'm struggling to find Alaji Suarez message to me leading to his invitation to the program this morning. Alaji, welcome to West Coast Radio.
Thank you, Peter. And
tell us about yourself before we go on. And while you are telling us who you are, hopefully I'll find your message.
No problem.
And bring it up. Yes.
Okay. Good morning. I'm Peter, and good morning, listeners. I am Mr. Alaji Suarez, the Secretary General of Movement to Transform Gambia into a Progressive Nation.
So Gambia is not progressive right now?
It's not progressive at all, Peter.
Okay. Why do you say the Gambia is not progressive?
Because of certain reasons which serve as an obstacles. By the way, we are concerned Gambians who have conducted several research with regards to problems in the Gambia.
Okay.
Under the supervision of African Youth Organization for Agriculture.
I finally found the message that I wanted to read. Okay. Let me read the message, and then we'll come back to you. Movement to transform Gambia into a progressive nation. We are concerned Gambians who conducted research with regard to the problems in the Gambia. Finally, the obtained results are interpreted into 7 main theories as solutions. This includes 1. Unification of Gambians, professional agriculture, poor national economy, partial education, extraordinary treatment, high rate of unemployed citizens, corruption. So, and you term all these 7 broad areas as theories.
Theories, yeah.
So, unification of Gambia is a theory, professional agriculture is a theory, poor national economy is a theory, partial education is a theory, extraordinary treatment, likewise, high rate of unemployed citizens, and corruption, all theories.
Yes.
What's a theory, by your own definition?
Yeah, before going into that, can you just allow me to break down the,
Sure.
research for us?
Yes.
Yes, we are concerned Gambia, like I said before, who conducted research under the supervision of African Youth Organization for Agriculture in the Gambia. So the research have resulted to produce the movement, as you just named, the movement to transform Gambia into a progressive nation.
Well, I was just reading what you sent to me.
Yes, and at the same time, produced profound theories which are meant to develop the Gambia progressively. You have just mentioned them.
So theories, themes, what I would call theme, you would call theory.
The theory, yeah.
Okay, all right.
So, based on the research, we found that conventional rules for developing, the nation have divided proper national development into 3 stages. This includes foundation stages of national development. It also includes the useful stage of national development and the old age or harvesting period. So, Peter, precisely Gambia is at the foundation stage of national development. But unfortunately, Gambians have failed to undergo through this process. And that is why we are meandering to suffer every day.
So what will it take to get out of this place?
Yes.
Because you're saying we could become what? Philosophers?
Yes,
scientists?
I don't know.
Experts in different areas to be able to be self-sufficient in agriculture. And
Okay. Why I mentioned partial education in the Gambia is that what is education?
What is education, Alaji Sware?
Yeah. People are educated to transform life and become independent in their countries. But Gambians are educated to become dependent and produce nothing to transform life.
How do you mean? How am I dependent?
No, you are not. Generally, the general condition when you look, into the modern life or modern development.
Okay.
Naturally, Gambian, we are dependent.
Okay. Take my cameraman for instance. How is he dependent?
Your guy.
Yeah.
He's dependent on your work. You employ for.
Oh no, that's his work.
That's it.
Yeah.
But now, what I'm saying is, when you look compare Gambia with other countries in terms of modern development, we are naturally dependent.
Okay.
Everything is being imported.
Okay. A consuming nation. There's no doubt about that.
That is it.
Yeah.
So, what is education? That's what I want to make clear. Education is a mechanism which orients people technically so that they can produce something to transform life and benefit mankind, just as our great scientists did.
Okay.
To leave their legacy and benefit the whole world up to now. On that note, some venture to create aeroplanes for benefit of mankind.
That is correct.
Some venture to bring in democracy, justice, and they bring in democracy, laws, and justice so that people can live in peace and harmony.
Like Adama Barrow is doing?
Well, that's best known to you.
I'm asking you.
Well, Adama, I don't want to go into that point very much. Let me just clear this thing. And some...
What are you afraid of?
No, I'm not afraid of.
Okay.
I'm not afraid
Is that what Adama Barrow is doing?
Not exactly.
Okay.
Not exactly.
Okay. Move on.
And some venture to establish the best form of medical treatment for their citizens, right? But now, what about the education in the Gambia?
What about the education in the Gambia?
Yes. Yeah. So our education, lead us to be independent of hunger and poverty.
Does it?
Does it?
I'm asking you, does it?
No.
Okay.
Those education give us chance to establish extraordinary treatment in the Gambia and set example for the world. Does it?
Does it?
No. Our education give us chance to create patterns of improving an economy rather than imposing high rate of tax on poor citizens. Does it?
How do you answer that?
No. Where are our Gambian scientists to formulate and manufacture prescribed medicine for Gambians?
Well, maybe scientists not in the medical sense, but one just sat where you are now sat not so long ago. Dr. Cisse is a political scientist, isn't he?
Peter, scientists to formulate and manufacture prescribed medicine for Gambians.
Oh, okay.
Do we have?
Okay, well, not sure about that one.
So answer to all these questions is no. Now, how do you expect Gambia to move or develop like other countries in the world?
Through the assistance of grants and loans.
That one is not suitable for the development of national.
You mean not sustainable?
It's not at all. If the education cannot lead you to become innovative and transform life, your education is partial.
Okay. So do you have a blueprint?
So precisely, education in the Gambia is partial.
Partial.
Of course, it's partial.
So I got a partial education.
I mean,
I'm just asking.
Generally, coming from our government down to the ground. Look at the materials we benefit from. Any material that we benefit must be imported from somewhere else. So that means we are dependent. With all this education we have in the Gambia, we are still dependent. So our education is partial because it cannot lead us, to produce something by our own.
Okay, so until now, yes,
education is not about how best you can code and express yourself, but what you can put on the table as solution to the existing problems affecting human life. If you cannot do that, your education is partial.
Okay, so what do you think about the government's focus on TVET education? Technical, vocational education, training?
Look, like I said, education cannot be improved in the Gambia without strong national economy. They are interrelated.
Yeah, but our TVET is mainly supported by external governments, and everybody is lauding it, is praising it.
Fine, Peter. Education.
Very soon you will have Gambians who will take care of all our furniture needs. And I'm proud to say that the furniture you see in the studio was all produced by Gambians.
Okay.
So this is a good start, although the mixer had to be imported. So I would love, the Gambia one day to be able to construct, to build a mixer. Peter. Because we have produced the scientists, you wish the country will start producing.
You see, these theories, they are interrelated. Education cannot be improved in the Gambia without strong national economy. I don't want to give out all my hands right now.
How do you mean?
No, wait, because we are...
So it means that you have information that you don't want to share out just yet?
I need to take my time.
Okay.
So education, like you are just saying, we take education as just like anything, how best you can speak the language.
I never said such a thing.
No. Many people in the Gambia, they take education as somebody who can speak very well, is considered as somebody who is highly educated. Or through paperwork. What I'm saying is,
if you can speak very well, they take you to be educated.
Education, we have to structure out everything. And that cannot be without strong national economy.
Okay.
So our major problem is how we're going to deal with economy to be improved.
How can we deal with the economy to improve it?
That too, it's another point, which is just this disheartening example.
Okay, so tell us, how can we, build the economy to the point where it can take care of our education?
Yes. Now, let's talk about the economy in the Gambia. What can you tell me that why Gambians accept their economy to be depreciating every day and not improving? Can you tell me anything about that? Why we accept our economy?
Depreciation would be in terms of
currency. Instead of improving the economy, but the economy is just going backwards.
What's your proof that the economy is going backwards? What's your proof, I'm asking?
Peter, that is clear.
What's your
proof? Economy.
You had the minister sit there and say...
This is what I'm saying. Yeah. Economy determines the living status of the citizens in the country. So the hardship in the country definitely clears that.
Oh, there's hardship?
Of course.
In what areas?
In all areas. We have difficulties in all areas.
Yeah, name some prominent areas.
This is what I'm saying.
You wake up you wake up every day, you eat breakfast in the morning, you eat lunch.
Okay, let me come.
You have dinner in the evening. Although now you cannot eat lunch.
Okay, let me make this point clear.
Yeah.
we have, we're experiencing high cost of living in the country.
That is correct.
Of course, we are eating, but we are experiencing that.
Yes, we are paying through our noses, yes.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So also, when you go to the, hospital,
Yeah.
like you just mentioned, we have some difficulties, a lot of difficulties there.
Well, the minister says medicine is available.
That one is just a saying.
It's just a saying.
It's just, of
You-
course,
you-
it's just
you-
a saying.
you didn't believe him
What
when
is
you heard
practical? When you go there, you find it there.
Okay.
You know? So, economy also, the main source of improving economy in the Gambia is taxed. It's
Tax. Tax.
It's like you, Peter, if you have an empty land over there and you plan to build 10-story or maybe story building with 10 floors.
Yes.
But unfortunately, you prefer to choose, bakers as your source of funding. Bakers.
Beggars.
Must give you money first, then you come and invest in that project.
Beggars.
Yes.
They give me money.
What I'm saying
I
is,
thought beggars would take money from me.
I'm giving you a classical example.
Okay. Or you mean I have to go out and beg first?
No. You have an empty land to be, you just want to improve the empty land to maybe 10 story building with 10.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you take bakers as your source of money.
Ah.
You take bakers as your source of funding to implement that project.
I don't think that project will ever come up.
Very good.
Because the beggars might never have enough for themselves
Very
first to
good.
share with me. But how is the Gambia doing that?
I'm coming. This is what is exactly happening in the Gambia. The source of funding, the main source of funding to improve economy is taxed. And the majority of tax is from poor people who are struggling with their daily life.
Yeah, but
so when
we make a lot of money out of taxation, we make more than 2 billion every month.
Yes, you make money out of it, but you are giving tough time to citizens.
Listen,
Daily.
there are only 2 things that are certain in life. You have to pay your taxes, you will die one day. These are the only 2 things that are certain in life.
Okay, what is tax, in fact?
What is tax, Alaji Sware?
Tax
Yes.
is the daily contribution of every citizen to develop the nation. In other way around, is a mechanism which provides a lump sum of money for national development daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly.
Okay.
This is what is tax. But this is directly connected to the rate of employment of citizens in the country. Before you levy tax on somebody, you must ensure that that person is engaged.
Okay.
So, now, from this point,
yes,
I will bring the question, or this point will bring question to know how many Gambians are being employed under Gambia government.
You have those figures?
No, I don't know. Before Gambia government will impose high rate of tax on poor citizens,
or they
must
should know
try
how many,
to know how many Gambians are being employed under the Gambia government.
Well, you did research right across the country.
Yes, I did it.
So did you not research unemployment?
Of course I did.
Okay, so
a lot of people are not employed.
So what did you find out?
A lot of people, let me come there, I'll come down there.
Okay.
So before you impose tax on poor citizens, you must know the rate of, employed citizens under the government.
Okay.
So when you know that, apart from that, you must also know how many people are being employed under the government-created industries in the country. Of course, private sectors.
Do we have any government-created industry in this country?
This is what I'm saying. It's not. It's not none.
Okay.
It's not.
So in that area, it's a zero.
So that area is completed out.
Zero.
So these are the facts you consider before you impose tax.
Yeah, but they have built thousands of classrooms, and each classroom would at least have a teacher or one teacher taking care of two classrooms. So they would have employed thousands of teachers.
Yes, but still, thousands of teachers. How many? What is the number of population we have in the Gambia?
They would have thousands of policemen and women. They would have thousands of soldiers.
I'm not saying that. They are not employing Gambians.
Yes.
But the number of employees, citizens employed, is more than unemployed is more than the rate of employed.
Yeah, but this
is the point.
That is true for every country on earth.
Okay,
for every country on earth.
Jar Oil. The company have filling stations across the country, and our rates are relatively cheaper than anyone else across the country. Jar Oil is the biggest producer and distributor of cement in the country with the most competitive prices in the market.
Okay, just allow me to
go ahead.
So when you, evaluate that, points, the number of employed compared to the number of unemployed,
Yes.
and you find the fact that those who are employed is more than those who are not employed in the country, then that time government and the citizens will be matured to impose tax and collect money with less problems. Right?
I'm lost.
I'm coming.
I'm
saying is,
I've lost you, yes.
if government make a survey
Yes.
and find out that the number of people
Yes.
being employed
Yes.
who engage in the
Yes.
country is more than the number of people not being engaged.
Okay.
Right?
So
there,
engagement would be both public and private sector.
very good.
Okay.
So when we gather that fact, then government and the citizens will be qualified to impose tax and collect money with less problems.
So until we get to that point, we should not have been collecting taxes.
I'm coming. This high rate of tax.
Okay.
But otherwise, if they don't do that, anytime they impose high rate of tax on people, it will create more troubles and complications with regard to, living standards.
Well, so far, thank God, no troubles. We haven't had any demonstration related to taxation and all of that. That's not happened.
I'm not saying...
And if we were not collecting these taxes, how would government have embarked on road construction and all these other services they are providing socially?
Look, this I'm saying, let me just take back to, the classical example I've just told you.
Which one?
That if you want to build a story building, in your, empty land.
Yeah, but that's why the government is not going begging.
So
it takes money from you, takes money from me, and whatever, for making sure that, when you touch your wall, electricity comes on, they are subsidizing NAWEC and all of that.
The point I'm dragging is that in the Gambia here right now, tax is not an immediate solution to improve the economy.
Oh, no, we know that.
I'm coming. If you want to use tax, you are just making difficult life for people in the Gambia.
No, the minister sat there and told you, we depend on grants, and, the only way we can be, self-sufficient and, claim to have, full independence is when we have our own industries.
Well,
so I was thinking your research would help us know how we would get these these philosophers you talked about, these scientists you talked about, and these experts in every field.
No problem.
So do you have a blueprint for that?
Yes, of course I have.
So that we help Adam Barrow and his men and women.
No problem. Peter,
yes.
I'm going to nullify the belief that Gambia is a poor country.
You're going to nullify it?
Yes.
I'm listening.
Gambia, in fact, the nation is what's reality about what's real about the Gambia is that the nation is blessed with everything to be part and parcel of the richest countries of the world.
Oh, wow.
Right? But inappropriate brain investment deprive Gambians to attain that level.
Inappropriate brain investment.
Of course.
Oh, wow.
So, based on research, the research has proven the word Gambia as a scientific word.
The word Gambia?
Yes, the word Gambia
is a scientific word.
It's a scientific word.
Meaning?
Which could be abbreviated and defined as the general agricultural management brings incredible achievements.
General agricultural management brings incredible achievements.
Yes.
That's Gambia.
Yes.
You're absolutely correct.
Yes. Right? So this is a scientific word. So
it's not an acronym, it's a scientific word.
Yeah. Truly, through this process, I will convince every Gambian that Gambia is not a poor country, but supposed to be part and parcel of the richest countries of the world. Right? This definition produces our origin as Gambians, and at the same time produces agriculture as the right destination to develop this nation. And to further convince you with this particular theory, Peter, all the main available natural resources in the Gambia are found under agriculture. They are directly under agriculture. This includes farmland, River Gambia, and the forestry. These are the main resources, natural resources we have in the Gambia.
Yeah, but I was going to say natural resources, especially when it comes to mining. That's not under the
mining is
that's not under the Ministry of Agriculture.
No, yeah, no,
that's taken somewhere else.
No, I'm speaking general term. Mining is under the agriculture because it's from land. Land is under...
So you're saying
manage-
mining should be under agriculture, even though they've taken it to petroleum.
all the managements on land is on agriculture.
Even land should go to agriculture then.
This is what I'm saying. And even river, all the process, all the deals in river, they are on agriculture.
Hamad Ba, you should not have a ministry.
You see? So when you come to forestry, forestry also is also part of agriculture. So, but for us to benefit from this future substantially, we have to undergo true brain investment.
We have to undergo true brain investment.
Yeah,
okay.
true brain investment.
Where do we need to go to get that true brain investment?
This is what I'm saying. So sometimes, I mean, I feel sad for our dignitaries to
You feel shy
I
or
feel
sad?
sad. I feel sad. I feel ashamed.
Oh, ashamed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel ashamed for our dignitaries, to comfortably fabricate and attribute hunger or high cost of living in the Gambia as a result of global economic crisis.
So they're fabricating.
Of course, they fabricate and attribute high cost of living or hunger in the Gambia as, a global economic crisis. No, that is not. That doesn't exist. In fact, the fact of matter is
The
that...
next time Dr. Cisse comes here and says that, I will tell him that's
Yes.
a fabrication.
Yes. The fact of the matter about Gambia is that, or the fact of the matter is that high cost of living in the Gambia is as a result of proper brain investment to manage agriculture in the Gambia.
Okay. Dr.
So,
Demba Sabali, are
so
you listening?
Gambians should blame themselves for not knowing what they're supposed to do. Beyond that, Gambian feels lazy. They feel lazy to allow outside partners.
I'm lazy.
Peter, Gambians generally,
Including me.
or the government feel lazy.
Oh,
The Gambia government feel lazy to allow outside partners to produce for them. And they are hoping to meet the prices at their own satisfaction. That's not easy.
Okay. So how do you intend to solve this problem?
I'm coming.
We don't have all day.
No, allow me to...
I have a set of people also waiting to come in. So how do you intend to help the country?
The country, right.
You look at us and pity us. We are enduring high cost of living.
Of course.
Rent is unaffordable for many people right now. Affordability is generally an issue, whether you want to buy cement or paint or whatever.
Everything is expensive.
Have mercy on us, Alaji Suare, and give us the formula to solving this problem.
Thank you so much, Peter. Based on our research, we have produced profound theories and principles guiding these theories to be implemented. So our theories, as you just mentioned, that is how to bring unification of Gambians as one and the same people is very important. It's our first formula, or I would call it our first theory. Because like economic independence, loss of life in the material sphere, high cost of living in the country, insecurity of the people, etc., etc., they are more powerful and valued than any political party in this country. And they have more weight and value than any particular status in this country. But to achieve their benefit successfully, it involves and attract collective human power. That's why I bring unification as our first pillar.
Okay.
So apart from that, we should be very much careful with our economy. We must have ways and means of improving the economy rather than imposing tax. So we must also attack our agriculture professionally. It's only professional agriculture will eradicate hunger and poverty in this country.
By professional agriculture, you mean mechanized agriculture?
Yes, mechanized farming.
Okay.
It's not just to say, let me improve here. No. Mechanized farming.
Okay.
Intensive mechanized farming will make...
Well, Barrow is doing that. He's bringing tractors from China.
Then the result will tell. If he's doing that, the results will tell. Right? That's the only way to make Gambian be independent of hunger and poverty.
Okay.
So...
I'll give you 2 minutes.
Right.
2 minutes, yes.
Okay. So education also, like I said, these are the theories down the line.
Yeah.
So the principles, the first principle to implement these theories is first, we should try to any country will be developed must produce profound theories. And what is a theory?
What is a theory?
Theory is a method of producing appropriate solution to existing problems.
Okay.
That's our number one principle to implement the theories. The second theory, or the second principle, is sincere politics.
Sincere politics.
Sincere politics.
What's sincere politics?
I'm coming.
Not lying to the people.
Yes, sincere politics to erupt missions and accomplish them. That is, politics is all about theories and their implementation. Politics is all about theories and their implementation. Based on profound theories, missions are erupted, to develop the nation progressively. Okay. But without theoretical plan, you can't go.
Alaji.
You just meander.
Alaji, I must stop you. Thank you so very much for coming. And do you intend to register your movement as a political party?
Very well.
For you to run for for office?
Very well.
Will you contest in 2026? Do you have such plans?
This is what I'm saying. Can you just allow me 1 minute? I complete. This principle. That is a good leadership. What is a leader?
Alaji Suare is a leader.
Thank you. A good leadership is also affecting the Gambians. So a good leader or leadership is the act of managing the public trust and responsibilities in a process to meet the expectation of the general public. It's a process of leading the management of the public trust and responsibilities so that you can meet the expectation of the people.
All right.
But Gambians, we are selecting people based on what?
I don't know. Based on what?
So okay.
Based on what? Tell me.
Based on, games. If you are a good game player, they will select you and you come.
You mean, are you playing football now or politics?
No, what I'm saying is, they take, politics as a game or an opportunity to get yourself rich, then leaving the majority in stress and frustration.
So politicians just go in there to enrich themselves.
They take politics as a game, and politics is beyond a game. It's a profound theory.
And the game is about who can take more than the other person.
How can you can convince people to support you? Then at the end you get the opportunity to enrich yourself, then leaving the majority in stress and frustration.
So when Alaji, or if Alaji becomes president,
this is what I'm saying.
How much will you pay yourself? Let's just try to paint a picture here. I'm trying to, let's just say I'm trying to package you now as, the thing for 2026.
Okay.
On salaries, how much would you like to pay yourself as president of the Republic of the Gambia?
Okay, just to answer that shortly.
Yes.
Or briefly. If Alaji is supposed to be the president of this nation.
No, Alaji is not supposed to be. If Alaji should become
a president.
Yes.
Because President Alaji is a poor person. But Alaji is
Peter Gomez is a poor person.
I'm coming.
No, I'm just saying, you don't think that I am richer than you. I'm very poor.
No problem.
So let's answer this question.
I'm trying to answer it.
Okay.
Allow me.
Okay.
If I supposed to be a president in this country, if I'm to reach, I must reach with everybody in this country.
Hey, you haven't answered my question. How much would you like to be paid every 30 days?
At least minimum. Every 30 days.
Yes.
I'll be paid according to the economy. How economy
You haven't answered me.
This is what I'm saying.
5,000? Is that too small?
5,000, that one?
That is too small.
It's too small, yes.
Okay. How about 1 million every month?
I will be paid according to the standard of economy.
1 million?
No, what I'm saying, that one is too much.
I mean, you have a GRA that will make you 2 billion every month.
What I'm saying is, look, you Peter, will be paid according to the economy.
You talked about
and your functions.
You talked about
I will be paid according to my.
You talked about being honest to the people. So when you go out to the people to say vote for me, and I stand up and say, Alaji, if I vote for you and you become president, how much will you pay yourself per month? I expect you to have an answer.
How much the President Barrow is paid right now?
I don't know. It's not my business to Lijanti.
My pay scale will not be any problem.
So you would earn as much as Barrow is earning today?
No. That one is out of it. It's out of. I said I will be paid according to the state of the economy.
Well, Barrow could argue the same thing, that he's being paid according to the.
I'm not worried about the payment.
Alaji, you haven't answered my question. I won't invite you here again. How much will you pay yourself if you become president?
Well, 20,000 is okay. Maybe if 50,000 is okay. Let me say that.
Okay.
let me say 50,000.
Just pan to the other guy who is with him.
But-
You know,
but
you know, every president or potential president
Okay, wait.
is accompanied by an aide. Okay, 20.
Do you agree? I mean, to pay a president with 50,000 a month?
Well,
do you agree that?
Barrow definitely has way more than 50,000. I can tell you that. Way more than 50,000 a month.
Do you accept?
Do you what?
Do you accept for a president to be paid at 50,000 a month?
If a minister is getting more than 50,000 a month, why would the president not get more than 50,000 a month?
That's not right with regards to the situation in the country.
So you're saying ministers should not be paid what they're getting now?
Everybody will pay according to the situation, the present situation in the country, the existing situation. If the economy is improved, everybody will be paid standard. But the economy, when we are struggling with the economy, we have to cut down our pay scales.
Okay.
This is what I'm trying to put.
All right. Fantastic.
So everybody will be paid according to this, the situation or the status of the economy.
Unfortunately, Alaji, we'll have to end it there. Well, people who are listening to the program, watching, will hear an extra voice in the background. So let's just put him, on camera and also hear very quickly from him. Please introduce. Please, no, Alaji, I've closed your microphone. Please respect protocols in the studio.
I'm Mamsek Bahum.
Yes.
From Lamen Daranka.
Okay. So
I'm with Suare.
Okay. You're with Suare.
Yes.
Helping him build this soon to be a political party, right?
Exactly.
Very good.
Yes,
very good.
yeah.
And you were saying if he were to become president, he shouldn't pay himself more than 20,000.
Yeah.
Is
To
that
be
correct?
honest.
Yeah.
As God-fearing people like Gambians, we are Gambians.
Yeah.
So a president should not be more than 50,000 or above 50,000. If you look at this,
but the ministers are getting more than that.
Yeah, because that is the way they initiate.
And your National Assembly members are getting more than that.
They shouldn't be paid.
Yeah. So what they're doing is wrong.
Yeah, it's very wrong because if you look at the...
And they're supposed to be God-fearing like you and Alaji are.
Yeah, just give me a little break just to go ahead with it. You speak faster, I speak slowly. You understand?
I just don't have time enough for you guys.
So Gambia, if you look at the statistics and the economic of the Gambia, Gambians, should live standardly. You understand? And the economic should be used wisely within, our system, within ourselves. So, but if you paid a Gambian with how huge amount of money, and you are trying to plan or to make a strong economic background for Gambians, you understand? So how would Gambia develop? Because Europe, they make a scheduled plan and chip their economics and use it wisely.
Okay, all right.
To redevelop themselves.
Okay.
So if one person is paid millions or hundreds of thousands, when shall Gambia develop?
Good question. Good question. Good question.
So we have a lot of scheduled plans.
I don't get paid hundreds of thousands.
Yes.
I don't even get paid 100,000.
Yeah.
I don't even get paid 50,000.
Gambia belongs to Gambians. Gambians, they should make Gambia as a better Gambia, and they should control their economic to help themselves.
Do you have trust in these people making Gambia a better Gambia for you and me?
Weak people.
The people who are running the country now? The people you want to replace?
I don't trust them, and I shall never trust them.
Okay.
Yes, I shall never trust them.
Okay.
To be
so
honest,
when you eventually...
When they became power, what they said and what happens is far different today.
Okay.
To be honest.
So you believe them when they were looking for power, everything they told you?
When they were looking for power,
yes,
they say any kind of stories.
And did you believe all those kinds of stories?
I never believe it. I take it as they are politicians.
Okay.
You understand?
Well, you will soon become politicians yourselves.
I have the belief that they will not implement it.
Okay. But you're soon to become politicians yourselves if you're not already politicians.
I'm sort of be a politician.
Yeah.
You understand?
So why should people trust you when you become...
To be honest, my sketch plan and my plans are far different from them.
From them. Okay.
You understand?
Very good.
So
when the party is eventually registered, you can come back here, all right? And we'll have a longer conversation.
You are highly welcome.
Thank you very much for coming. It's coffee time with Peter Gomez and
Jar Oil. The company have filling stations across the country, and our rates are relatively cheaper than anyone else across the country. Jar Oil is the biggest producer and distributor of cement in the country with the most competitive prices in the market.